Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live forever? A question that tickles the imagination, doesn't it? Picture a world where the sands of time stand still for you. An existence where the final curtain never falls. A life where the cycle of birth and death is simply not your reality. The possibilities and implications are as endless as time itself. Now, brace yourself for a journey into the unknown. And before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-bending thoughts. Now, imagine a man named John who has just discovered he will never die. John wakes up one day and realizes he can't age, he can't get sick, he simply can't die. Imagine the thrill of that moment, the sheer exhilaration. It's like waking up to find you've won the lottery, only the prize isn't cash, it's time, infinite amounts of it. John can now do everything he's ever wanted with no fear of time running out. He can learn every language, travel to every corner of the globe, master every skill. Every sunrise holds the promise of new adventures. Every sunset is just a pause in his endless journey. For a while, life is a banquet, and John is a man starved of time. He gorges himself on experiences, on knowledge, on love. He watches the world change, sees empires rise and fall, witnesses humanity's triumphs and failures. He becomes a living testament to the passage of time, an observer of the grand theatre of existence. But gradually the shine begins to tarnish. John watches as his loved ones age, their bodies failing them as his remains untouched by time. He has to say goodbye again and again until the goodbyes become unbearable. The world keeps spinning, but John remains stationary, trapped in a body that refuses to follow the natural order of things. And then there's the loneliness. Oh, the loneliness. Friends come and go, but John stays an island in the stream of time. The faces around him change, but he remains the same. He sees the same patterns repeat, the same mistakes made over and over. Existence becomes a monotonous loop, a carousel that never stops turning. Boredom sets in. John has seen it all, done it all. What once thrilled him now barely elicits a reaction. The endless possibilities of immortality have morphed into an endless prison of repetition. The world offers no new delights, no new surprises. As centuries pass, John realizes the curse of his gift. The eternal life he once celebrated has become an endless prison. But what if John's story wasn't just a hypothetical scenario? What if science could extend our lifespan beyond what we currently perceive as possible? Scientists are delving into the mysteries of our biological clock, exploring avenues like genetic modifications and anti-aging drugs. They're tweaking our DNA, altering genes that control aging, and seeking ways to rejuvenate old cells. The science fiction of yesterday is becoming the scientific reality of today. Consider the fascinating world of biological immortality. Certain species, like the humble jellyfish Turritopsis dohrnii, can revert their cells back to their earliest form and grow anew, effectively cheating death. What if we could borrow a page from their book? However, every coin has two sides. As we push the boundaries of human lifespan, we are also forced to face the ethical dilemmas that come with it. Would living forever be a privilege only for the wealthy? Would overpopulation and resource scarcity become insurmountable challenges? Moreover, the societal impacts of such advancements could be profound. Imagine a world where generations span centuries instead of decades, where the concept of life stages is rewritten, where the rhythm of life as we know it, the cycle of birth, growth, decay, and death, is disrupted. While science inches closer to making John's story a reality, it also forces us to confront the question, is living forever a blessing or a curse? John's story, while hypothetical, gives us a glimpse into the paradox of immortality. Here we are presented with a dual-edged sword. On one blade, the allure of eternal life, an endless canvas of time to learn, explore, and experience. The other blade, a potential nightmare, where the passage of time may become a curse rather than a gift. Imagine, for a moment, watching the world change around you while you remain constant. As centuries pass, you could become a relic of a bygone era, struggling to relate to an ever-evolving society. Then there's the philosophical implications. If life is defined by its fleeting nature, what happens when we remove that limitation? Would we still feel the same urgency to live fully if we knew our days were unending? So next time you wish for eternal life, remember John's story and ask yourself, would you really want to live forever?